Law of sine, when we were doing right triangles, we use SOHCAHTOA. We use a lot of different things. The law of sine is for non-right triangles, okay? And I always draw the triangle the same when I'm doing these because it's just easier if you draw the same triangle. It won't be to scale or anything like that, but I just draw it the same way. So let's say we have this triangle, and I just put A, B, and C. And in this case, there is no right angle. So little a is across from big A, little b is across from big B, and little c is across from big C. The lowercase sides are the sides, and the uppercase are the angles. So your problem is going to be, it's going to give you some information. It's going to say big A is 40 degrees, big C is 70 degrees, and little a is 20 degrees, and they want you to find little c. So the goal here is to have a full fraction. And I do have a full fraction. I have big A and little a. So I have this full fraction. Does everybody understand that? Yeah. And then they give me big C and they want me to find little c, so I need to use this full fraction. Okay? Oh my gosh, it's cross multiply. So it's going to be sine of big A, which is 40, over 20, equals sine of big C, which is 70, over little c. Cross multiply is the ticket. Whenever there's a letter and a sign of 40, I always put the letter first. So C sine of 40 equals 20 sine of 70. Okay? And we're going to divide by sine of 40 to leave the c alone. I recommend that you write this out and get it ready for the calculator before you use your calculator. So everybody's going to put this in your calculator, and you can find me what little c is. If the unit is in inches, it would be in inches, but when you cross multiply and leave the little c alone, you get 29.24. Okay? But sometimes they ask you for the angle. I'm going to draw the triangle again. It's ABC and big C here. And I have big A is 65, big B is 50, and little c is 12. And they want me to find little b. Can I do it? So we know that the three angles of a triangle add up to 180. So if we take 180 and subtract 65 and 50, we get a 65 here. Now I have a full fraction, and I can find little b. I needed big A just to find big C. You understand that? So you're just using them. So we've got sine of big B over little b equals sine of big C, which is 65 over 12. So little b equals 10.14. Okay? Now, if you want to look at this, 50 degrees is smaller than 65, so little b should be smaller than big C. Does everybody see that? Mm-hmm. So you can kind of look at it and say, it makes sense, so it's probably the right answer. If you got 493, you did something wrong. So check your work. Check to make sure it's a valid answer, okay?